I see dudes they were living with women, they miserable. You know what I mean? They miserable.
Yeah, you know, I experienced the, I would say I experienced the heaven and hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you know, being able to come home to a cooked meal, that was a good benefit. But then, you know, like I said, I needed my space. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, getting to the point where, you know, because, you know, women get jealous and they, you know, they get their feelings about certain things. So I've been on my way home and I'm getting a call like, you know, oh, I ain't picking your phone. Like, listen, I
can't gonna do that.
Yeah, I can't do all that. I can't, you know.
Yeah, that's like slavery, yo. I'm a slave. You know what I mean? And if you worried about me laying the pipe, you ain't gotta worry about it, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna lay the pipe. So if that's
you gonna tell her what it is.
Yeah, like if that's like, you know, every female I met when I especially about like that's how I believe in polygyny, right? But you know, dealing with Black American sisters, they ain't trying to hear that shit. Not the ones in my age range, but they had to understand if I was dating this person, that person, and then you came along, right? So, you know, but as time progressed and you click like I said with my child's mother, we just started clicking, like, you know what I mean? It was like, yo, you know, shit. That's why we still tight right now. We had our rough spot at the wrong moment, but shit, you know what I mean? I'm grateful. I'm grateful for her. I'm grateful she provided me a seed. I'm grateful she a great mother. I'm grateful she a good woman. Like, you know what I mean? I got even when we was beefing, I never had nothing bad to say about her. You know what I mean? And that's like, yo, like sometimes, man, you don't look at yourself when you at the ugly version of yourself, right? Regardless of what might have transpired, like whatever the woman going through and shit like that, like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta ask yourself, you know, was I my best during this time? And if you wasn't, then you gotta say, you know what, all that shit gotta be water under the bridge, right? You live, you learn. Some people never get to love or be loved, right? And if you had that, then you a wealthy person. You take the lesson on and go. You know what I mean? You can't hold on to nothing that don't want to be hold on to.
Yeah. And whatever was yours, it won't go.
It's gonna come back. Yeah. It always gonna come back, right? You know what I mean? But you can't come back after you had 1,000 dicks and you see
she might say that same about you. Like,
women, no, not necessarily. Like, it's different if you left the household and come, like, you know what I mean? Right? It's different, right? You know, like I was watching something earlier today, a clip. Chick was fat. She started working out. As soon as she got down to something where people start hollering at her, she started cheating on her husband. Right?
Yeah.
So it's like,
that's weak.
Yeah, it's weak. Like, so you rather y'all women say y'all want marriage, y'all say y'all want this, so you rather throw away all that because now you're not fat no more, and you gonna let other people slut you out. There was another woman, she was like, dude she was with, was supporting her while she was going to college and doing all that. Once she leveled up, he was no longer good to her. And she was like, yo, I went around effing this dude, that dude, but I kept crying at night on a pillow, right? And I realized I messed up. See, and like, men don't think like that. Men, when men level up, if they got somebody that's holding them down, and really, they take that person with them, right? But a lot of women, they think the opposite. They fall victim to the devil's civilization. You know what I mean? And then now, like, a lot of these women falling victim to the whole aspect, to the sexy red aspect, and all of that. So it's like, yo, when did we allow poor behavior to be central in Black culture? You know what I mean? Because it always was ratchet behavior, project behavior, right? But if you look at it now, you would think that that's the whole spectrum of behavior, right? So for women, it's the ratchet joint. For the dudes, everybody want to be a crash out dummy or whatever they call that now. And it behooves me, like, yo, like, we don't even, if you don't strategically put yourself in rooms or strategically, and that's mental rooms as well as physical rooms, you would think that if other people looking, you would think that this is black culture, ratchetness.
Well, that's because it's been promoted that way. That's by design, like.
Yeah, and it's working, and it's working. So that's like,
and the fact that we don't own the distribution of our media,
but we do own what we see. Like, right? If I feel like my timelines is out of sync, I go straight to the pages I want, like, and I change the algorithm to what's gonna come in my timeline. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you might can go down a rabbit hole and watch something that might be ratchet because you like more intrigued. The next thing you know, it's flooding your timeline. So you have to go strategically and change the algorithms to what's more like, yo, mentally. See, we act like the mental food is we overlook it, and you can't overlook it, yo. Like that's like sometimes, like, I used to like watching the news. I can't watch the news now because every time I turn, it's some stupid shit with this president.
You must do your own research, as I did.
INFMEGA did this.